Classification of glycosides. On the basis of chemical nature, glycosides can be classified into anthraquinone or anthracene glycosides, steroid glycosides, saponin glycosides, cyanogenic glycosides, isothiocyanate glycosides, flavonoid glycosides, coumarin and furanocoumarin glycosides, aldehyde glycosides, phenol glycosides, and bitter glycosides. On the basis of the linkage between glycone and aglycone, glycosides can be classified into C glycosides, O glycosides, S glycosides, and N glycosides. The first category is classification of glycosides on the basis of chemical nature, out of which the first one is anthracene glycosides. To remember anthracene glycosides, we can use the word rascal. R for rhubarb, A for the term anthracene glycoside, S for senna, C for cascara and cochineal, Al is for aloe. Next class is steroid glycosides. Examples for steroid glycosides can be remembered with the word dost. D for digitalis, O for avabe, S for strophanthus and squill, T for tivacia. Next is saponin glycosides. It can be remembered with the code GSTQBDS. G for glycyrrhiza, ginseng and gokru. S for safed musli. T for tivacia. Q for culaia. B for brahmi. D for diascorea. And finally the S denotes saponin glycosides. Next one is cyanogenic glycosides. It can be remembered with the code WBC. W for wild cherry, B for bitter almond, and the letter C denotes cyanogenic glycosides. Next is isothiocyanate glycosides. It can be remembered with the code ITC black ink. ITC is a brand name. I for iso, T for thio, C for cyanate. ITC denote isothiocyanate. Black ink denotes black mustard. Black mustard is an isothiocyanate glycoside. Next is flavonoid glycosides. It can be remembered with the code Drinko is a flavored citrus syrup. Dringo stands for Jingo. Flavored stands for flavonoid glycosides. Citrus stands for citrus fruits. Syrup stands for silimarin. Both syrup and silimarin starts with the pronunciation C. Next is coumarin and furanocoumarin glycosides. It can be remembered with the code AMMI can be a VIP. AMMI is the first example. CAN stands for cantharides. VIP. VI stands for Visnaga and P stands for Soralia. Aldehyde glycoside. It can be remembered with the code ALVA. AL for aldehyde, VA for vanilla. Vanilla is the example for aldehyde glycoside. Next is steroidal glycoalkaloid. Don't confuse it with steroidal glycoside. This is steroidal glycoalkaloid. It can be remembered with the code SSS. First S is for steroidal, second S is for solanum, and third S is for stevia. Next is glycosidal bitters. It can be remembered with the code get good and better kaleidoscopic chiral peaks and quash others. Quash means reject. Kaleidoscope is a equipment which is used for making different images. Chiral means images which are not superimposable. So, this code helps you to remember about glycosidal bitters. Get is for junction. It starts with GE. Good is for Goodmar. Goodmar is otherwise known as gymnema. Better denotes bitters. Kaleidoscope. It starts with KAL. Kalmaf also starts with KAL. Chiral starts with CHI, which denotes chirata. Pix denotes picrorhiza. Quash denotes quassia. Finally, miscellaneous glycosides. The example is henna. Now, based on the linkage between glycone and aglycone part, glycosides can be classified as follows. First one is C-glycoside. Examples are aloin or barbaloin, which are obtained from aloes, cascarosides A, B, C and D, which are obtained from cascara. This can be remembered with the code ABC. A for aloe, B for barbaloin, C for C-glycosides. The same C denotes cascarosides also. Next is S-glycosides. The example is sinigrin. Sinigrin is obtained from black mustard seeds. From the letter S, you can remember sinigrin. From the same S, you can remember about seeds, which are black mustard seeds. Next is O-glycosides. Examples are rein 8-glucoside, which is obtained from rhubarb, cascarosides A, B, C and D, which are obtained from cascara. Cascarosides contains both C and O glycosides. You can remember it with the word cascaro. Cascaro starts with C and ends with O. That means it contains C glycosides and O glycosides. Senosides A, B, C and D, which are obtained from senna. Senosides are O glycosides. You can remember it in two ways. First method is remember three words: gluco, cascaro, senno. Gluco for glucoside, cascaro for cascaroside, senno for senosides. Another method is remember the code OSCAR. O for O glycoside, S for senoside, Ca for cascaroside, R for rein 8-glucoside. And finally, N-glycosides. The example is adenosine. Adenosine is obtained from yeast nucleic acid. Nucleic acid can be remembered from the letter N of N-glycoside. We have seen that on the basis of linkage between glycone part and aglycone part, glycosides are classified into cones. C for C-glycoside, O for O-glycoside, N for N-glycoside, S for S-glycoside. CONS, cones, means CON and S glycosides. Thank you.